fucking paddle.
You get the first thing they hear is get that paddle with no context. Okay, we're gonna be looking at old Chub. Why not share an old Chub with a good friend? This is from Oscar Blues. I actually had someone tell me that it was. I've had various things. Oscar Blues. Now all I know is the rep. The rep was over at one of the liquor stores once, and better get my beer ready.
You're getting a little head already.
Huh? Yeah, I'm getting a little
That's
head.
What happens when you pull out the old Chub?
I see my foreign and domestic glass has been in the dishwasher more than once. I got the foreign and it's domestic now.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, did you know there's quite a few companies and corporations, obviously, in the United States that are shutting down for good. Did you know they're getting rid of the Corona? The Corona is no more.
What?
Yeah. Well, sorry. I guess I can't believe everything I read, but that's what I did read was the Corona.
If you saw it on the internet, it's true.
I don't know, because that's where I usually go to check my facts, is on the internet.
It's I got lots ahead. I'm gonna have to work my way through it. I'm an old pro, so it's no big deal.
I don't know what you did that I didn't.
Wait, before you handed it to me? Cheers.
Don't really.
Yeah, what the hell?
Don't really smell overly great.
Well, I got like
smell,
2 inches of insulation.
It don't smell bad, but it don't smell great.
You ever had a Scottish ale?
I believe so. I think I just did now. Isn't Dirty Old Bastard a Scotch ale?
I think so.
Because we've had that. I like that stuff.
It's hard to not like most stuff from them.
Yeah. Is that Founders?
Founders, yeah.
Oh, you know what though? Founders makes some really good stuff, and they make some stuff I could care less for. I mean, their upper end line is good. But like all the stuff that they sell in 12 packs or 24 packs,
is it?
I'll drink it, but I'm not a fan.
I think it's Founders. I bought a couple of, the big bottles. They should have been really good. I reviewed some stuff with Johnny, and it was just like it was like this. And I wasn't sure what to think about it, and I look over at Johnny, and he's like,
don't want to be rude, Eric, but this shit sucks.
We both had that, let's just go to the laundry tub and dump it out. I'm not saying that about this, though. That was that, what was it? I don't even remember now.
Can't be that bad, or you must be really thirsty. I mean, putting it back pretty quick.
Oh my god.
I guess I got 3 for you.
Oh my god.
I got 3 for you. You can sip away.
I mean, today I started off by, our landscaping, so I was cutting bricks with the angle grinder. So of course dust only ever goes in one direction. You know what's funny? I started cutting and the dust all went like this, got caught in the wind and came back, and of course I have to go in and run my glasses underwater because the last thing you ever do is wipe cement dust off of glass.
Yeah. You're gonna have scratches everywhere.
So I turn around.
Go the other way.
Figured as soon as I cut now, it's all going to go that way. And it just kind of like the wind must have died. And it just kind of
sat
right in front of you. Sat there. I actually had to stop because I couldn't see the brick. It's like, son of a bitch. But I got that all done. That came out. I was so impressed. I already told him this, but so impressed today. We had like 4 people stop. And it's just like, this house was an eyesore. And what you guys have done to it, it's like we've now had 2 people want to know what we would charge to recreate the deck that we put on, because it's got it's got stringers and we did a design in them, and it's so you're getting semi-covered, and then we're actually having a black cover made to go over the top, and it'll still also allow a little bit of sunlight to get through it.
So it's kind of like, well, it's a specialized canvas.
Well, actually, we're cheating. It's geomat. When they do freeways and roads and shit, it's the shit that they put underneath there. We bought we went to a large quantity store, and we needed to cover like 20 feet by 40 feet, and the smallest roll that they had was 250 feet by 12. So I took a whole bunch of it home as our shooting mat. That's what we were standing on.
Yeah.
I'm making the cover out of that same shit.
Okay.
We're having a company roll it 2 inches and hem it so that it doesn't fray.
They don't have that yet.
And then it'll be up on top, and it'll be held in by, we're just going to do the rivets. So you just kind of put it in hooks in like maybe 6 locations. So if you wanted to, 2 people could roll it or take it off.
Yeah.
I tell you, I've sat out there with the sun directly overhead, and it's sort of like sitting on a deck without anything over you, but if the sun is a little bit to the side, it's actually quite comfortable. But got that done, then I had to run to the dump, and while I was at the dump, Greg managed to knock the garage over. I came back, and the garage is laying on the ground, and I looked at him, and I go, "Please tell me this was by design." He goes, oh yeah. No, I wasn't in it when it fell. He had.
I think you would know if he was in it when it fell.
Yeah, all I see was
coming back, see a couple feet.
Just Greg. Yeah, he. Before I left, he had cut every 3 feet through all of the walls to weaken them, then cut all the supports, and then I left. Well, then after I left, he took the Bobcat and went over to the one corner and pushed it in the direction we wanted to fall, and it just basically fell over.
Wow, that's good. Could have been worse, It could have fell when he was cutting it.
And then the Bobcat died, and I spent the next 2 hours replacing 3 different fuel filters and going over everything. And the last thing I did is got it to run, but it would not rev up. All it would do is idle.
That's not good.
If you flip the throttle through, because it's not staged, it'll literally rev up just like a car.
No, but how long did you have it running? And how old is it?
It sat for about 15 minutes running one time, and then it died, and then I had it running about 20 minutes.
No, when you first got it started back up after you replaced the stuff. Because Bobcats...
15 minutes.
Okay. Because Bobcats don't really rev up in the beginning. I mean, they want to idle real low just because...
Well, any time up until today, as soon as you started it, you could...
So it's an older Bobcat? Or skid steer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I don't know what to tell you. Because a lot of times the ones I use, they don't
shouldn't call it a Bobcat. It's a case. I hate the Bobcats.
Really? I like them.
Bobcats are feet control. Ours is all hand control.
Well, yeah, they are foot controlled, but they have... It depends what year, because they actually switched over. The newer ones are just hand controls.
On our 61st Avenue project, we borrowed a friend's because we needed 2, and Greg didn't like I had the brand new one. I thought for sure I'd get stuck with the old one the whole time. Greg didn't like the old one. He's just like, I'm so used to our little. We call it the bibbity kitty. I don't know, it's really gay. Then we have sex and cuddle, but we jokingly call it the bibbity kitty. And he's like, I just want ours. You can have the new one. And I was just like, I look over and Greg's really proficient with the controls and shit. I mean, it wasn't him. It's all in the machines. He's over. And I had 3 scoops to 1. The new one was so frickin' fast. He had a big ass though. That's probably why he didn't like it.
That was the difference between me and my last job with the Bobcat. Like the old one, it was more. I guess you do tilt the bucket. I think with your foot still on the new one, but everything else is pretty hand operated. I can't remember. It's been damn near a whole summer, and then some. But yeah, I could go 3 times faster with the new one than the old one, just because I'm not too proficient with all the foot controls compared to using just the hand ones. I mean, the hand ones is like fucking doot doot doot, and you're just, you know, you're spinning 360s around these bitches.
See, the foot control runs accessories. That's it. I have one pedal for the hydraulics on this side and one for the hydraulics on this side. So like if I rent when we last summer we borrowed a friend's accessories, and one of the things that we absolutely needed was the jackhammer, and the foot control ran the jackhammer. Mm-hmm. Everything else I do with the hands.
Yep, your hands.
Forward, backwards. You know, this is up and down on the, you know, versus this side is the bucket, yep, and this side is the big arm. But no, I've had a Bobcat, and it was just like, you get used to what you're used to. I mean, maybe if it's the only thing you ever knew, you probably maybe loved the foot controls, but I hated it.
Yeah, I didn't like the old one either, but I mean, I've had to use them, so you get used to it.
EMT Rail Fan on the previous video, that outro girl, aka my partner at work last week, and I can say to him, "No way, so cool, you like it?"
Well, I don't even know if you'd ask you like it. I know he likes it.
His partner at work last.
No way.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Should have been my choice.
Oh,
I'm going with no way. EMT Rail Fan. Okay. First was Smile Money, back on the podium. Second was Matt Davis. Third was Ben N, straight from India. Gunwild was fourth again, bitches, he says. Joey Cuz, oh my spread eagle brew babe. Well, for now. Yeah, that one got taken away, and that's why we ended up with Johnny Cash.
Well, he's cool, but I mean, nothing I want to look at, I'll tell you.
Gillian is here.
You know what? For that video, Johnny Cash is cool, but you should have put Trump on there. Just a picture of Trump.
Oh, well.
Uncle Sam 2020.
Here's the problem.
Oh, yeah, you'll get flagged because it's political.
Oh, and then there's more. That's even more reason to do it. I did not have a picture of Trump.
I know you get the random pictures you already have. I get it.
But I went searching on my own because a few of you have sent me pictures, and I really appreciate it. But not enough quick enough. But now that you mention it, that would be more appropriate if it was.
I still go. I got to go back and find the picture of Pelosi with Trump's hair. Someone made it, you know, when she was like, "I got this hair done for it," or "I was set up for this hair." It was kind of funny, but I can't find the picture now that I'm looking at it. That Trump, yeah, Trump flicking people off, huh?
Or this. You tell me. This is a doll, but I can't get the whole thing. It's too. So it doesn't. Oh, wait a second. No, I can zoom in.
Can't zoom.
But I can't zoom out.
Oh, that's a burn.
So that would be the best I could do.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? In that picture right there that you just showed me with the doll, the problem with that is that it actually looks like that. It looks like a white version of the Korean leader, Jim.
Yeah, whatever.
Look at it, doesn't it? I'm telling you. Because it's obviously a doll and it's kind of animated.
Well, I changed it, but I've noticed that if on the Ebomi channel, if I make a change of the picture, it happens immediately. But the Brew channel, I think they make somebody take a look at it.
Yeah, you got in trouble too many times, boss.
Mike says, "Hi, boys." Mike. Rich Huff, cheers all. Hope you all enjoyed this weekend. And I can say, you too, nice one, all good. I'm just going with the you too, but yeah, this weekend was okay.
Well, every weekend's usually pretty good. Well, shit, we got 2 brew reviews done this weekend, so it had to have been good.
Yeah. German Ninja says, "Holy hot damn sucky. Holy sexy." Wishful thinking, sucky. Voluptuous, bodacious, naughty, smooth leg splitting, black, short-haired, tanned, scantily clad intro brew babe.
You know,
Beer, brew, babe. Good God.
It looks like a fucking challenge for him to add just another word every damn day. 'Cause they just keep getting more and more descriptive.
Did you write this down? He goes, I used 15 words this time. Next time I'm going to use 16.
Right? That's what I'm saying. It like, keeps getting bigger.
Oh, look, you responded. Smile Money, I'm waiting for a backhand to Matt's mouth. The next time he corrects your storyline, you got the AK out for JR10. The boss knows better. I have awesome bow staff skills.
Actually, I did reply, but that wasn't me that replied on that one. That was Man Cave Matt. I replied to another one of Smile Money's. We conversated a few times. We kept it peaceful this time. There was no politics or Corona talk, so it was good.
German Ninja, more naughty gun porn. Yeah,
you're lacking today.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be in trouble with Sharky. Well, there is a knife, Sharky. The bayonet for the retro.
Well, make sure to pull it out so you can see it. Ta-da!
German Ninja, cowbells and shots for gun porn.
What's that? Cowbells and shots for gun porn.
Yeah.
We don't have gun porn today. Does that mean we get to pass?
I suppose I could throw something out.
I mean, I'm not complaining about drinking or
what's quick and handy?
Something that's... Your shotty's always nice. Revolvers are always cool.
Where the fuck did they go?
Yeah, fuck them. I'm sure they can still hear us. All right, I'll you set that, and I'll set up shots and cowbell. Shot glasses.
You said shotty, so I'm okay with that.
All right. So for anyone that needs to cover their ears, 3, 2, 1. That sounds like a 3-legged cow fucking running.
There. Gun porn. We've got...
Ooh, that actually was something I was going to maybe suggest, actually. I like the shotty.
And a rotating barrel 10mm. How's that? I don't think there's a lot.
Now, you're going to have to fill me in here. What is the reason for a rotating barrel?
Accuracy, lockup time, and it's using more energy to rotate the barrel during its cycle, so it has a tendency to
absorb
lighten.
some of the kick.
Yeah, this thing feels like maybe a 9mm.
Okay.
There's only about 18 things I don't like on this gun.
Only 18.
It's a 10mm, so if it's a 10mm, that's good enough for me. It's the only gun that I presently own that has a rotating barrel. I'm not a fan of the sights, but they work. I need to spend more time with this gun, though. I completely dislike the slide work.
See, I kind of like that, but I think there could be better options.
It just looks like Leroy was in his garage and went.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I kind of like it, but at the same time, they could have maybe done something a little better, a little nicer. Trigger sucks.
The trigger on
you said 18, so I just figured it.
The trigger on single action isn't all that bad, but it does have a pretty hefty. I guess it's about the same as a Glock. Okay, it's actually what I love about this gun though is it feels like you got your hand all hot and then grab it, and then it's for you. Actually, I'm just kind of kidding.
It does have a weird shaped.
The worst thing about this gun is right here.
The magazines?
Yeah, I'll empty it. And I will see if Matt can put 14 rounds in this thing without bludgeoning your hand.
I was gonna say, you know what?
I broke my Lula loader on this.
Really?
Snapped the fucking little tab right off.
Don't waste your time putting them out, because I don't want to have to try putting them in.
And I leave it loaded. It's been loaded for over a year.
Because you did comment about that before. I remember last time you pulled that gun out for whatever video it was, you were bitching about that.
I'll tell you another thing. The first time you ever take this apart, you'll wonder how that barrel was ever in there. Because if you don't have it lined up perfectly, and I mean perfectly, it does not go back together. But it's a fun gun to shoot. It is very, very light shooting.
Who makes this here?
It's Grand Power. They're out of the former Russia.
P40. I didn't even notice it till now. It's got the polymer bottom. Grand Power made in Slovakia.
Now, you want to see something sexy? Go look up their 9mm Excalibur. That is a piece of art. If they made that in 10mm,
you'd be having one?
I'd be putting my penis on it.
See, I find that sexy that I'd be wanting to put my penis on, not a gun. I might put my dirty mitts on a gun, but
I like shooting this. It's very, I mean, I had actually considered carrying it, but I don't know. To me, decocker, to me they're all babies, and it's nice to treat them all the same eventually. How about I just mount it right under the shotgun so you got a forward grip? A 10mm forward grip.
You could totally do that. Just get a little duct tape, tape it up. Hey, you laugh now, but wait till fucking the apocalypse, man. You're going to be taping guns together. You're going to be loving that idea.
You know what I really would have liked to have done?
I'm sure I'm hearing comments about this.
Christopher was willing to sell me the gold dot off of Secret Squirrel. I would have liked to have put that on here, but I told Christopher what it was actually worth, because I didn't want to, take advantage of him.
Did we already try this one?
Nope. Or yeah.
Okay. I know someone made a comment about this, and there's no apple in it, but I swear maybe it's because the name Appleton. I have that already in my head. I seen it was orange zest, but I swear last time I tried it, it had an orange flavor to it. You know what?
Oh, I never replaced the dead zone.
Oh, you know what? I almost got one today. And you know what? I was thinking actually about trying some Japanese whiskey. The problem is, I don't know anything you've tried or not.
Oh, I got a bottle of sake upstairs in the refrigerator that Michelle...
That was another thing I was thinking about getting, because you were asking about it. You've never had good... I've never found sake to be, overly great, but I guess I've never had any sake that I've, really been like, oh, this is horrible.
I've had 3 different sakes, and they were all completely different.
Oh, yeah.
It was seriously, one I thought I had by accidentally purchased soy sauce.
I've never had anything like that.
I don't know if that one, that might have been the one you were supposed to warm up. That was this disgusting. And then I did a review on one, was 8 or 9%.
Well, this is only the first shot. We might only have one shot call, but you said this was very bland, or very, not bland, but very uneventful.
Almost overly smooth, non-eventful.
So we'll give this a try, because you said you want to polish off the bottles that are, taking up space so we can add a new.
Well, if that's the case, we could spend the rest of the evening and we could get that one down there. That one might be a challenge. That one might be a challenge.
Well, there's 2 of them here that are pretty empty. I mean, this one's only going to do another 2 more shots, if that. We finished one yesterday. I mean, we're making room. Making room.
So, fucking becoming an alcoholic just sounds like we should get a trophy, a participation trophy for getting snockered.
Over the past week, I've only been snockered once, and that was fucking due to you. I went 3-4 days without drinking. No, my liver and my body was crying to me after the week of the week of visitations, family therapy.
After spending 6 fucking days with Jeremy and
Hey,
Christopher.
I still got a fucking bruise right there. I got a bruise right there, and I got a fucking bruise on my hip. And I don't bruise easy. It took 3 days for those bruises to finally show, and when they did, I'm like, I know what this is from. Fucking doing a face plant in the backyard.
And I missed it.
Hey, in my defense though, it was completely blackout, and I was fucking kicking, because I know that's where your wife fucking puts the poker stick for the fire, and it wasn't there. I fucking tripped over Miles' goddamn black milk crate that he fucking threw in the backyard.
You should not put black shit in an unlit...
Oh, I tripped on that, and then everyone was wondering what the hell I fell on. I'm like, I told you right from the start, I fell on Julie's chair. And she's like, oh, you okay? Well, then a half hour later, she goes to get up, and she's like, Matt, you owe me a new chair. The chair is like totally broken, not just bent down. The arm is fucking snapped. It's totally snapped.
Whoops.
That's why I got the bruise on my chest.
Mr. Monzo TV. We like big cans. Awesome. Cheers, bro.
I do like big cans.
Oh, and I can say stuff to Mr. Monzo. The best. Thanks for the visit. So do I.
Do you know him?
He actually has he's into music and reviewing beers. I don't know how he gets away with it. Probably anybody that's got a smaller channel that hasn't gotten the attention of YouTube.
Put on music.
He's
I just don't know if I've seen any of his comments.
He does not comment a lot. He had a brew review 2 weeks ago, and he was listening to music and he reviewed 2 beers from a company called False Idol, and they actually sounded really good. But he basically just cranks up some music,
drinks.
From Outer Range Brewing Company. I'm gonna try all these beers in this glass.
Mr. Monzo.
This is so dope.
This
Little shout out to you.
That's Mr. Monzo.
Check it out. Over here too. You see that?
Damn,
Ain't
he's
that
got
cool?
multiple videos.
Multiple cameras and shit.
Yeah, I have
is
multiple videos,
super
multiple cameras.
cool. Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Where's the music?
Thank you. I'm gonna be the center.
He's got a nice little bar set up there.
Boom.
Uh-oh, that wasn't me.
That's awesome. Blood something.
Oh, he doesn't have any music on this thing? Oh, there it is. Okay.
So good.
He looks like he might be fun to do a review with. A little crazy, but that's what we like about him.
I forgot to check. He's got 214 subs and wow, 6 months ago his video has 860. Mr. Monzo, you're kicking my ass on views, but this is a shit show.
This is a shit show.
I tell you, if you have 214 subscribers and you have, oh god, talk about erratic. 49 views.
Up to 800.
Yeah.
900.
But yeah, I find his brewery views really good, and he's got a sense of humor and adds the little fast forwarding and shit to it. So
yeah, we don't do the fast forwarding too much.
Ever. Shout out to if we did, we maybe could knock this shit down a little bit.
You do a little fast forwarding, like right at the end, in the beginning. You cut off the stupid clips sometimes if we're saying something.
Well, YouTube has been fucking with the end of all my videos. They've been like somehow editing, making the video look like, because I can tell you this, every time I've had a video where someone has said something's wrong, I bet you right now I could put it right here and play it, and it looks perfect. It's not on my end, it's on YouTube's end.
Fuck YouTube.
Fuck YouTube.
Now I was just looking at that bottle today, and it was like $130.
Of what?
What we just had.
This is $130?
Yeah. Down a Super One.
Wow.
But it's not bad at all. But I'll tell you what, I'd never spend $130 on it. Like you said, it's literally uneventful. There's no flavor.
Yeah.
It's pretty smooth.
If you went like this,
it's pretty smooth, but
it
it's
just held it in your mouth, I get no flavor until I swallow.
And then that flavor is probably like what you just fucking ate or drank beforehand.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, what you said. I'm glad we had the opportunity to try it. Thank you, Jolson.
I looked at that stuff just because I was curious. It's actually in the glass case at Super One. It's $130, I'm pretty sure. If not 130, it's right around the 130 mark. I just rounded it to...
For that money, I could get you...
a couple bottles of Paul John. A couple bottles of Ardbeg.
1 bottle of Paul John, almost 2 bottles of Ardbeg, like 4 bottles of Lafroig 10. Because last time
that's not Captain.
It was 40... Well, 3 bottles for sure. 3 bottles of that for sure. So, for that kind of money, not a chance in hell would I do that.
That's what I'm saying. For that price, I don't think I would ever buy one.
So, Mr. Monzo, do I say thanks for the visit, or so do I?
I think so. Thanks for the... Well, so do I is always good, but thanks for the visit is good, too, if you guys both are doing brew reviews.
I'll go with so do I.
I think that was... He was referring to our comment, because we said we like big cans.
Oh, yeah. That's what he says. I think he was actually saying what we said, and then he said awesome. He was mimicking the fact that we like big cans.
That's what I was saying. We commented we like big cans.
No, that's sick and disgusting.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I like big cans either way.
Yeah.
I don't have to hide.
Smile money. Red overdone?
He's talking about guns, because we were talking about gun colors, and I said red's overdone with guns.
Oh.
That's why I went blue. You know, the messed up part about that is, though, red is my favorite color.
Matt, what color is your MCK chassis?
Red. Laugh out loud.
Oh, then you answered it. So, the two of you...
Yeah, I said we had a little conversation. And then he said, wasn't that yours at the range, sitting on the bench? I said, yes. Just sitting around. Still got to find a pistol to put in there. Having trouble deciding what I want for it.
Did you ever borrow J-Dogs to put in there?
No, because neither one of them fit. Because they had that tail on the back end.
Oh, they didn't have the shit width to take that off.
Nope. So I brought it up there because I told you to bring yours and you fucking forgot. And
I didn't bring a single pistol with. My whole goal was to sight in what needed to be.
I get it. I ain't mad. But Jason's like, hey, I got one for you. Don't worry. And no, he had the tail on his. And then freaking J-Dog's like, don't worry. No, never mind. If that don't fit, no, mine ain't gonna fit either. I got the tail on mine. I got my box at home to take it off. I didn't bring it. So I brought it up there, and it was
go out in the backyard and give it a try if you want.
You know what? Those, gunshot noises are actually pretty common around here nowadays.
No shit.
So I don't know if the cops will show up.
I hate to draw any conclusions, but we have the darker skinned pieces of shit moving here from Chicago, turning our
Chicago, Detroit,
turning
Milwaukee.
Duluth. Duluth is turning into a fucking shithole. And every single time there's a crime, I don't want to sound racist, but it's not white people.
Actually, there was white above Sammy's. The white guy that got shot by the police officers, and you know what the fucked up thing was?
Why'd they shoot him?
It was a domestic. I think he had a knife. He was going after a girlfriend or something like that.
Ask.
They shot him. Hold on, but get this. That's just what the hearsay was. They didn't release a lot. What happened was the police shot the guy in the shoulder. They took him down to the hospital. After he was checked in, got fixed up, they took him down to the station. The investigators questioned him, and then guess what happened? He was released. Now that's only going to fuel the fire for fucking some people like, oh, sure, white man gets shot by police and he's fucking released that night. I'm thinking that guy's got a major lawsuit. He probably didn't do anything illegal if they fucking questioned him and then released him right after. Oh, wait, after they shot him, brought him down to the hospital.
And then released him.
And then questioned him and released him, yes. So there's still not a whole lot as to knowledge of what happened, but why the fuck did the cops just shoot the guy in the shoulder, question him, and then release him?
Excellent question.
I mean, honestly, that kind of looks bad on the police, in my opinion. Why the fuck would you shoot him if you're only going to ask him a question and release him?
Oh, I could have used that one.
But what do I know? I'm not the most intelligent, especially when I'm drinking. Oh, that's a good one. That one would be perfect.
I have to move that one into the appropriate folder.
What one's this one? I've seen a couple good. This one right here. What does it say? You don't have to send it. Nah, fuck. I'll look at it later. I don't care. No, I've seen a couple good ones with Mari. Like, stupid questions.
Where was that one?
I seen a really good one today I forgot to send you. It was all about Black Lives Matter. You would have really enjoyed it.
Oh, it's Murray Provich to Kamala Harris. The only African-American DNA we found in Kamala Harris was from Willie Brown.
No, this BLM one was, they're asking these BLM protesters. So, do black cops' lives matter? No. Do black senators matter? No. Do black children matter? No. Do the 2 black men that got shot matter? Yeah. They went through like a string of like black lives and everyone was like, no. Just the criminals that got shot.
So it's okay that you support those 2 felons.
That's exactly what it was saying, basically. You're supporting nothing but felons at this point.
Like these dumb fucking NFL players. I read somewhere that the viewing of the NFL games is down by 16%.
Oh, 16? I thought it would be higher.
Yeah, so do I.
There's so many people that bet on it, though, is the problem. Especially right now, no one's got shit going on. You're working, life's a shit show.
They're putting fucking felons' names on they're showing support for felons. But why is that a surprise? Because there's a felon's name right there on their jersey.
I saw another good comment about that. So, supporting religion is not acceptable. Supporting mental health. Unless the NFL does it across the board, now they do breast cancer and shit. But like people tried supporting, they had green tags or ribbons or whatever for mental health. There was probably a string of like 5 or 6 different things that people in the past 20 years have tried to promote or represent, and they were told that they have to shut it down. But now all of a sudden, you can put up felon stickers on your jersey and or your helmet, and they support that. They support, even worse, they support people taking a knee during the fucking national anthem.
Oh, this is why
that's fucking not American.
This is why I don't watch.
Oh, I told you I'm not watching any sports all year.
I got to work on Monday, and Greg goes, "Oh, I heard that the Packers were playing the Vikings." He goes, it sounds like it was a kind of a blowout, and the Vikings got their ass kicked. I was just like, what was the score?
Someone said 30-something to 40-something.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I said, I have no interest in watching a bunch of hypocritical fucking babies. I'm sorry, you bitches are here for us to for us to escape reality. Just play the fucking game. But no, you had to make it political, and there's a lot of us that aren't going to take it. If you can't stand for the flag, well, I tell you what, why don't we trade places? You can have some of my white privilege in what I make a year, and I'll take some of yours.
That's what actually someone posted too. That was another one. people that were in the military, people that are fucking putting their, or even police officers, people that are putting their lives on their line to protect us and keep our fucking rights going. They should be making what the athletes make. The athletes should be making what a fucking military man makes.
If I had it my way,
or a police.
the most amount of money that any of these assholes, I meant to say athletes, make, Mario would get that. And this pathetic bitch complaining about everything while making zillions, they would make what someone in the military like Mario makes. How's that, Mario? How would you like to trade financial places with one of these douchebags in the NFL? I'd like to see it happen.
Well, I mean, I agree. That's kind of what I was just saying, but completely. Actually, you know what? Some of these people are very athletically gifted, but I still think there should be a cap. 300,000. 300,000 max. I mean, that's a shit ton of money for someone that works, 13 days a week, plus a little training? I mean, that's a lot of fucking money. They want to make money on the side and go advertise. You know, they get paid on the side for advertisement.
That'd be 13 days a year. If you could work 13 days in a week, that's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, did I fuck up? Say 13 days a week? Yeah. All right, my bad. 13 days a year is what I meant to say. Good catch. Good catch.
I was like,
hey.
Pocoloco says the opening broad. Holy crap! Yeah, she was okay.
That's what happens when I do the fucking pregame.
Pre-game show?
Fuck, it took this guy 2 hours to take a fucking shower.
It did not. No, it took me like 3 minutes to take the shower. I was
Hey, Christine,
beating off for 45 minutes.
You find that magnifying glass? I can't find it. 2 hours later.
2 hours later.
Fuck.
Finally, I gave up.
You fucking run out of lotion?
Dried up. Set the fire. Smoke alarm off.
Starting to get fire burn.
German Ninja, very choppy at the end of this one. Yeah, that seems to be a new thing. Maybe it was after I told YouTube they were hypocritical cunts and they could go fuck themselves.
Mine started getting choppy about a quarter of the way in.
Amazing. Maybe I should just do like everybody's starting to do and go to Bitstream.
See, I've never heard of Bitstream, I'm not gonna lie. Other than the other day when you commented about it, I've never heard about it. Is it, I'm guessing, just kind of like a YouTube, just a website?
Yeah.
You gotta pay, you gotta log in, like what?
No, you can just go. I got an account. I think both of my channels have accounts.
It's very similar to like YouTube?
Yeah, well, some of this interaction
it works different, but yeah. But I mean, otherwise it's a streaming site, you post up your videos.
Yeah. Harmarsh, here and present. Oh look, Chinchilla Matt is here. Why Chinchilla? Because he never SJFU.
See, I can't remember. I'm guessing. See, I was thinking shut fuck up, but what's the J? I don't know.
I watched the shooting video this afternoon, and you could hear Matt's word hole over the guns.
Hey, no. That hurts. That hurts. But that should tell you, even when I'm sober, I'm stupid and loud.
Pocoloco. I thought you were going to say don't resist a sneeze because you'll shit yourself. Well, that too.
I ain't quite old that yet.
Pocoloco, that's a mighty fine looking barrel. Thank you for showing us.
You're welcome, crazy.
Oh, look, he responded. Harmarsh, did Matt just tell Eric why don't you be smart? Bah ha ha. Matt, you're a moron saying that.
I don't know what the comment was, but...
And then you said, that's not true. I have been tested.
You telling Eric to be smart equals you being a moron. Not always. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta check each other. I don't know what the reference was to, so I'd have to listen to it or see it, but...
Clyde? Yeah. Trump 2020.
I'm guessing he must be watching the Twins too.
Did you see their, did I send you the link?
Yeah,
to their
best moments. I only watched about a minute of it, and to be honest, I didn't find
Oh,
some of it was
just skip to 3/4 of the way. They're fucking talking about wieners, and it's like, oh my god, I can't even remember what it was. But I'm with you. I was like, okay, that's just like moderately funny. That's like me and you talking in a brew review. But then, like 3/4 of the way through, it was like, oh my god, you should have led with this shit.
Okay. Yeah, no, I only watched about 1/4 of it. I was out with my lady friend, so I started it, and it was like, oh, this is fucking lame, so I changed it. Typically, I like their videos. I don't want to hear backlash on that.
I'm with him. I was sent the link, and I was like last night. I got the earbuds in. I got it on my phone, and I'm laying in bed, and I'm just like, it was like 45 seconds of gibberish, and I giggled once.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't even crack a smile, and
but like 3/4 of the way through, there was a bunch of fucking shit in there, and I was just going, oh my god. Yeah,
what was this? This was one of their best moments.
They led with that.
That was. You know, I like them and all, but I wouldn't say that was one of their best moments. I didn't find that funny.
No. I don't know who came. I don't know if they did that or who the fuck decided
if anything was good about it was the fucking guy that, you know, his ear was getting sniffed in. What the fuck you doing?
Salty Shellback, Deken.
Deacon.
Yeah, but it's got to be some kind of code.
That's what I was. I don't know. Maybe he's testing my ability because I can't tell you what that is.
I'm sure it's something to do with naked. I forgot my secret decoder ring.
Hey, how do I answer this?
How do I answer this?
What nationality are you? Charlie's doing a school project.
American. Fuck off.
Goulash.
Oh, you might skip the
goulash.
Nationality.
Goulash American.
Well, you know, I'd if it was one of these Antifa cunts or BLM, which means nothing to me. You mean nothing to me. Babies' lives matter, or all lives matter. If one of them were to ask me, I would say, Irish, and why don't you go check out how that slavery's still taking place? So go fuck yourself.
Do you know what fucking thing I heard on here about the whole BLM that pisses me off the most?
Well, all the money's going to the Democratic Party.
That pisses me off.
It's not even going to help black people.
No, this is what pisses me off the most. All lives matter. They don't matter. They don't matter until black lives matter.
Yeah, you're trying to say we're trying to say we're racist, and you're saying only black lives matter.
Yet now they're saying they're gonna come for the suburbs. Now they're saying they're coming for the what was it? What did I just tell you outside? They're coming for the.
Come on.
The people out in the woods. That's what they're going for next. They said.
Oh my God, Clyde's in the woods.
No, that's what they said. They're going for them next. I'm laughing. There was a post. No, I was reading to Chris. There's a picture of a fucking guy in a ghillie suit. And it says.
That would be Clyde.
It says you do realize the fucking people out in the woods, those rednecks out in the woods, sit 30 feet in a tree, sitting all day just to kill something, and that's what you're gonna go for.
Now, Clyde, I don't mean to add extra drama to what Clyde really is, but I bet you where Clyde is right now, about 20 of those fucking pieces of shit would die, and he would still be sitting at the kitchen table sipping his coffee because they just hit the perimeter shit.
Or sweet tea.
Or some sweet tea.
Fuck, looks like I got it early morning today.
I could throw a few names out there, but off the top of my list, one of the last people that I think that Antifa or BLM would get anywhere near would be Clyde.
Problem is I don't have a big property myself, unless I go up to my dad's. Tell you what, if shit really does hit the fan, we'll buy a bunch of wood, some plywood, throw in my truck. You load your truck with the guns, and we'll go up there and we'll build a little fucking shack. Because we got plenty. I'm telling you, we got plenty of land and places to hide up there.
Interim, I'm going to Dave and Bunky's.
Oh, okay.
Elevated position.
Yeah.
The first floor, I know. Me and Dave have already had this conversation. The first floor needs a little bit of help to fortify the position, but the second floor, that's where all the shooting's happening. Not to mention, if I was worried about running out of ammo, going to Dave and Bunky's house would ease my concerns. Jolson, this video needs more cowbell and shots. And Tardisia says, for sure. Oh, shit. Okay, so...
yeah, you got it this one.
2, 1. Hey, did you know if you flipped off your neighbor, you could be arrested? Next time someone flips me off on the road, I'm gonna get their plate number, record them flipping me off, and then have them arrested because evidently, if your name is Officer Moron, people can be arrested just for displaying the middle finger. It's pretty cool. Okay, Clyde. What a coincidence. I would not take 15 minutes to read all the comments, so the brew review would still be an hour long. It's basic mathematics, people. Come on! Thanks, Clyde. Spamony, I hope the Ruger Mini 14 didn't have a magazine disconnect. Magazine falling out is a Duluth thing. Yeah, I just...
No. Don't say that's a fucking Duluth thing. That's an Eric thing. That is not... I don't have my magazines falling out.
Smarmoney, Matt disagreed with Eric so much during this video. Eric is now the colorful sidekick on his channel.
I don't know what we were arguing about.
Harmarsh, blinded by the shine off of Matt's big-ass forehead.
Now this guy just likes to fucking throw low blows.
Gillian, SH, 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 22 seconds.
You got any of that fucking camo shit I can put on my forehead?
Camo.
Cover some of that shit up.
Harmarsh, eh?
Yeah, you betcha.
Clyde, just turn the video off and let the porn music play when you and Matt can do a happy dance. Clyde, with a link to come on.
Rat grips.
Oh, I guess my bad, it did open. Grip kit.
So basically those just get, I'm guessing, glued or something on to the front?
Is there no description?
Well, there's the picture. But now I don't mind that, actually. I would think it'd be nice. The only problem I have with that... Second. Oh, you heat them on. You heat them on and form them. Okay. Kind of like a mouth guard or something. The only problem I have with that is if your grip's already a little big or, kind of big and bulky, it's only going to get bigger. I don't know how much. I'm guessing those look pretty thin, but just the same. But that's interesting. Those weren't badly priced either. $14, and you basically got a custom grip. That's
the other one. The other one I actually do endorse, but we were looking at guns earlier and I put it away. Is Talon, the Talon grips.
You liked those ones before the Hogs, didn't you?
Well, the Talon works on a gun where you don't have a choice, and it's just tape, but it's specifically made for each of your pistols.
Yeah.
And I've had some of the Talon grips that have stayed on for like an unbelievable amount of time. Well, actually, my G22 has them on. And normally you put it on so that you can get a little bit more texture. And the ironic thing about my G22 is I put them on to stop the texture. RTF. It's an RTF model. It was a very limited model, and it stands for a rough textured frame. And when I was wearing it, because I'm wearing it just like I wear this.
You were putting holes in your pants, weren't you?
I was putting holes in my fat.
Oh,
It
I thought
was
it might
uncomfortable
because it
was
might have been in your pants. But
it was
yeah.
rubbing against me, and that's why I've got Talon grips on my my Walther PPS. I have Talon grips on my Walther PPQ, I think, or maybe they came off.
No, you don't heat those on. That's kind of like a tape.
That you do heat them.
Oh, so it is the same thing as like what we just looked at.
They're peel and stick, but then you
heat them up.
You kind of heat it to get the last bit of it out of it. So I don't know if I'd have to go back and look at this company and see if it's a very similar thing or if it's something that's a little bit more bulky. Like, is it like Clyde? Is it something more than basically what I know Talon grips would not want to hear me saying this, but it's basically like skateboard tape plus.
I think, I guess I can't complain about grips because I only have one gun where I've got a grip, and to be honest, I thought Boyd's had a great handle. It's slick because it's wood, but it's cut right and it fits a grip really well.
Actually, I guess I have several things. This one, which was been carried the most. And
That's the RTF. No, that's not the RTF.
Yeah.
That is the RTF one that you covered.
Yeah. That's the gun that I've carried the most, and it's starting to come off.
I like how you banded it around, or does it go that way?
That's it. That's the
oh,
way
really?
they are.
So it won't even. Okay.
Like this one.
I thought you might have custom cut that. I was gonna say nice cut job.
This one is cut too, and they also cut it out so you can see PPQ. Now I haven't carried this one at all because I can't find a holster for it.
That is nice. That's obviously custom to the gun then. So they already ordered your gun and they just cut it according to the grip.
Yep, you order it specific to your gun.
That's nice. The grip actually feels good. I mean, it's not too sharp, but it doesn't really want to slide around. I mean, it's really grippy.
And if you wanted, this would be similar to what you're trying to get. And like I said, you start. You can see that right there. You start with it right there, and you kind of slowly bring it around, and then it tucks over itself, and then you finalize it with a heat gun or a hairdryer.
Now, see, I wish that right there was on the back, though. I just think it'd be smarter.
Well, I think they put it there because
I'm left.
Even pistols.
Yeah.
See, Christine is left on a rifle, but a righty on a pistol. I don't know.
And you guys call me fucking crazy. Or goofy. Or whatever you call me.
I'm assuming
that don't make sense to me.
We were playing with this and it never got
rebarreled.
So this would work in your chassis. Actually,
which one is
no,
this
now?
This is a 17. No, this is a 19.
19.
The 17's bigger.
The 17 would be a 9mm version.
Well, this was the one I told you to fucking take out. I told you I'd buy this, but you didn't want to sell.
Did you hear that, NIHAP?
No, I get it.
Fucking NIHAP.
No, I get it.
I hated these things.
Yeah, and you still didn't want to sell it.
And thanks to
well,
NIHAP.
You do got Be Like Ed on here. That's pretty, actually. I like the nice copper color. It really sticks out. Very nice.
You think of these sites, Strike Industries. Yeah, it's starting to come off. You can't fix it when that starts to happen, though.
Fucking, you need to put on a bunch of super glue before you put these on. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I like it. It really lights up. The only problem is, there really isn't a problem. But I didn't really have a problem with the first one, to be honest.
I like those more.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with these ones. These ones are nice. I feel very very confident in these because you have the 3 circles. You line them all up, and you know you're spot on.
They're also tritium.
Yep. No, I know that.
This is not.
No, I know that.
And those are Ameriglow. I love. They have probably for the money the best sight you can buy.
Those are what, $65 now, I think.
Yeah, they're not.
I'll
they're
bet
not
that
bad.
on.
And it's got a nice flat.
$65.
It's got a nice flat edge on it. So if you had to.
Yep.
Or even.
Same with this one.
Except for when it bites your. Look at that, my new holster. These also will allow you to rack it. You know, I've told people if you don't feel comfortable, don't carry one in the chamber. It's called a paperweight, but you need to do what you need to do. If someone presents a knife, you simply grab them, and then you rack the slide on their own teeth, and then cap them.
Their teeth. That might be a little hard. You're going to have to ask them, open up.
Well, this makes it easier. Say ah. I mean, it's too late by the time they figure it out that the reason that they're opening their mouth is because you haven't chambered around.
Agreed. But
this would never take place. You could do this with yours.
What's that?
Get a 19 and just run longer mags in it. I mean, hell, you can get a happy stick. I'm sure you will for your MCK.
You know what? Actually, extended mag would really probably be nice, especially if David wants to shoot any more of my guns. He was really struggling to get that mag in. That extra little bumper on the bottom might help him get it in there.
A few extra rounds and you might actually hit something too.
I wasn't gonna go that far. Oh, hey, I did have fun though. Dave's cool shit. It's always great getting out with him. Well, that's probably because he makes me look good. That's why I have so much fun, because he makes me look good. Do you see any of those videos of those crazy motherfuckers that are literally throwing the bullets up and fucking catching them like right in the fucking gun?
No.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I'll look up some videos. I seen there's some they look like ghetto gangbangers, but I tell you what, they've got too much time on their hands. They're doing some just crazy obnoxious shit with.
I wish the MCK took this. This would be the gun I would recommend over everything.
What is it?
Walther PPQ.
Oh, it's a PPQ. I was gonna say no. It does take a few different things. It takes the MP. What is it? The MP 2.0.
I mean, hell, pull that trigger and then pull this trigger.
I still think the greatest thing would be if they could find a way.
See, look at this reset. That's a factory reset.
Yeah.
Best trigger on the planet out of the box. Almost rivaling a 1911, except for David's.
Well, hold on. So how can it rival 1911? You say that one's the best.
Well, in a poly gun.
But
in a plastic gun.
Okay, I was gonna say the 1911s are known for the triggers. But no, they need to make like a MCK type chassis for the 1911s. The problem is, I know there's a lot of different 1911s, but if you could find a way to make it an adjustable grip, to lock into the slide, along with knowing the size, have just...
It's my money. Since there's alcohol involved, I will not replace the bullets until we're done goofing.
I'm glad you looked, because every time you hand me a gun, I gotta look, because I know you fucking have bullets in your guns all the goddamn time.
I love that thing.
One thing I do like about the sights on this, yeah, that's a nice trigger. Actually, it's really smooth trigger. Very little pull. I mean, other than your front lock, but I like the circles. The sight circles are a lot smaller than the big ones.
And the thing is for a fair amount of money, like same price as those guys, you can put these on that gun.
Yep.
And now you have night sights.
Yep. One thing I really like about that gun is that's something I really want to get my sister. No, she's always worried about, like, she wants to be able to have it concealed. She wants it small, but she's rocking a fucking little baby 38, and
Well, this is a 40.
That's what I'm saying. She's
And
rocking
this-
a little 38, and the thing is, I can't even shoot it because the bottom 2 fingers of my hand don't even wrap around the handle.
Well, next time you take her shooting, or we take her shooting, we should bring this and have her shoot it. I would love to replace this in the 9mm. This is the M1. They now make this called the M2, and it's like kind of like what this looks like. Okay, look at this, and then look at that,
Yeah.
and it's like the 2 guns melded together. It's the size of this, but it has more of
curve.
that, more of those curves to
Yeah.
it.
I like this handle though a lot, but no, my sister, she actually, I don't think you went out with us. I took my sister up to Dead On because she wanted to get a little bit more comfortable with her gun, and I said, well, I got some pistols, we'll go up there and shoot. She loves my 1911s. It don't matter which one. She loves the 1911s, but she complains because they're too big to conceal. I'm like, bullshit, look at your fucking purse. You got plenty of room in there, because that's where you're going to carry it anyways.
Tell her to get an Ultra.
Oh, the
Smallest 1911.
Yeah, the Kimber Ultra. I showed her those, but those are pretty pricey, because actually I did look at those.
I wish I would have never sold my CDP. CDP
Well,
Ultra.
and the other problem with that is you have said nothing but since day one that Kimbers are a 50-50. They're either great or they're going to have nothing but problems. So why would I even want to recommend that to my sister?
Unless you can
Gun
find,
ain't going to be doing any good if I got
unless you can find one in the generation that I owned.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I'll tell you what.
I've never owned a bad Kimber.
The Kimbers look amazing.
David Brown has owned a bad Kimber. I've never owned.
Kimbers look amazing. I love the looks of those micros you're talking about. I love them, and it comes in a pretty purple that she would love.
David Brown has a Kimber micro.
Uh-huh.
I mean, maybe if we all went shooting, David could let your sister try it. Again, the problem is it's probably outside of what she wants to pay.
Yeah, well, one day when I'm rich, maybe I'll buy her one so she can have a real gun. I know people complain about the 38, like, oh, it's totally fine.
I don't know why.
I'm fine with the 38. I mean, it's better than nothing, but
I don't know why your sister would have a problem with this.
I just prefer not to have such a small caliber
Or even this.
pistol. Well, and well, actually, hers probably does hold a decent amount of rounds, to be honest. So
Yeah,
I guess
because they're little tiny things.
That's what I'm saying. I guess you put enough rounds in someone, they're gonna stop. But
Zeus says my water tablets expired 2 months ago. Oh shit, mine probably did too, Zeus. Cobra says
explain.
Talk to Joey. And see, with Joey, as I noticed with the ointment that he's been using, most of the redness right around is Cobra. I have no AK in my collection.
Hey, the funny thing about that AK that you don't have in your collection, Cobra, I just acquired a new AK. It's got redwood finish. I just acquired one like 2 days ago. I did a little trading. If you're interested in trading, let me know.
Stormy Coyote, beautiful looking AK there. Might be a contender for the intro babe in one of these videos.
I think he was talking about the one I just acquired.
Cobra. Cobra Kai never dies. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. I don't even know what episode I'm up to. It was the other night. Cobra, I don't know if the episodes are short or if they're really fucking entertaining, because it was like, episode is starting, episode's over. I was like, wow, it really went fast. No, it's addicting, asshole. Matt Davis. Damn, never noticed how big Matt's head is until... God. Man Cave Matt says, I got a lot of stuff crammed in there. It had to expand.
Hey, that's one comment I can agree with.
Got a lot of stuff crammed in there. Cobra, thumbnails, question mark. I sent a middle finger pic to you, still waiting.
Better
Where-
send it again.
Yeah, send it again.
Dude, I keep hearing that, and I'm thinking it's me blowing up. That's totally, that's you.
It's over here. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's not me. Unless you got some little pocket chime in your pocket to mess with me.
Okay, I went in the safe and grabbed the guns, and the safe informed me that there was motion.
So you're getting a bunch of motion sensors. Jules probably went out and had a smoke, or your fucking wife opened the door to get another
Steve at
drink.
Frontline is smoking cigars. I got notified about that.
Well,
Don't care about that.
That's
Don't
daily.
care about that. Don't care about that. Ooh, Blue Thunder put up a video?
Wow. You know what? That's one guy I was sad to not see come up this year. And I know everyone's busy and shit. but-
No, he commented on the MCK video.
Oh.
Sweet freaking shooter, bro. Jerry.
I would agree. Dude, that guy is probably one of the funniest fucking guys I've met, honestly. He cracks me up.
Just don't leave him alone with your sister.
I could give two shit. She'll handle herself. And if she wants it, you know what?
I mean,
I'm not going to tell her what.
Jerry'd have to get, like, your sister's not real tall,
Yeah.
but he'd still have to get on a stool.
Stilts, maybe?
Yeah, stilts just to reach that shit.
Well, my sister's short too, but he's real short.
Jerry'd be like, I'd hit that shit. From what? A fucking boom crane?
Oh, fuck. That was a low blow. Oh, that was funny, though. No, he does, though. He is so entertaining. He's good shit. He cracks me up.
Jerry, he is more animated than any person that I know.
Oh,
And he doesn't even need alcohol to be like that.
yeah, I know. He's hilarious. That guy is just too much sometimes. Too much.
Yeah. Jerry, if you see this part, you gotta fucking find a hole in your schedule. It'd probably be best that you don't show up when anybody else is here. We don't have enough spotlights up on the house to light up multiple people. Just you. Clyde says, Appleton Estate's signature blend is adored for its spicy caramel, cinnamon, and orange zest flavor notes. This rum is carefully distilled at Appleton Estate's Distillery, Jamaica. Sorry, Matt. No apples.
And like I said earlier, I think it was on the video, but maybe it was just Eric. Maybe it was a name, put it in my head.
Hey, good thing it's not from Pussy Estates.
I swear, though, it feels like it's got an apple note to it. It might be the orange zest, but it was good. I won't complain. It was good. But at the time, I'm telling you, I'd have to have another shot. But it felt like there was some apple flavor in there.
I think somewhere in here we saw Scotsman.
Oh yeah. But that's not a real whiskey. So can you that's a rum. That's not even a whiskey. That's a rum. You can't.
It does have more alcohol than some of the whiskeys do.
I get it, but if they call whiskey, we got to do a real whiskey, not a rum. If they say shots, that's open. That's open game.
Cheap old gun guy. Yes, Matt. It unfortunately is all in my head.
I wouldn't say that's unfortunate.
I didn't have to look it up. I remember. It was big news back then. Shit like this never happened before.
I wouldn't say, well, unfortunately, maybe bad times, yes, but I find it impressive that that's all in your head, to be honest.
Hey, don't ever get into a historical debate with Clyde.
We had this conversation last time, because I was saying, is that really in his head, or does he look this stuff up? And you're like, I think it's in his head, and that's why he responded.
Well,
no,
cheap old gun guy and Clyde.
The stuff that he says is...
well, there's a lot of shit in Smile Money's head. He just backs it up with facts off of Google.
It's impressive. I won't argue. I you know what, I'm not going to lie. You guys already probably know I drink and smoke my brain cells away.
Speaking of that, Stormy Coyote, Matt's right. He is older than me. That means he's old.
Not really.
Time for him to settle in for the night and watch reruns of Murder, She Wrote.
That won't happen.
Then fall asleep in his recliner like an old man that he is. Hey, look, you responded. I'm not old. I still live with my grandma.
That was a low blow, whoever the fuck's behind my name.
Stormy Coyote. I'm just giving you shit, man. I'm 32, and even I feel old.
No,
Well, see, look, Stormy Coyote actually thinks he's talking to you.
yeah, no, that is funny. Stormy Coyote, I was just actually surprised that you were younger than me, because most of the people, well, not everyone, I guess you got a few guys that come up here.
I have at least, I think, 3 people or 4 that are on here all the time. And I honestly, I do not know who they are, where they live, how old they are, or any of the above. But the fact that they keep coming back, I'm guessing that they're pro-Second Amendment, they're pro-patriot.
It's all about what they're for. I get that. You don't care about the age. I'm not arguing. And I know you've got some younger friends. I mean, hell, you allowed me to come do brew reviews. And
Stormy's cool, and
Yeah,
up until these, I didn't know he was.
No,
now I know he's 30. I know something about him now.
Well,
He's
no,
32.
I agree. I just thought he was, because he comes on here so often. I thought like he was one of your buddies that you knew well, and Stormy Coyote. I just going with the name like everyone else. I figured he was probably 40 plus.
But not the.
I wasn't insulting Stormy Coyote that he was young.
If I was to put together a list, because we talked about, we've got the Ebomi Shootapalooza, and then we'd have the Brew Review Drinkapalooza, where we just sit around and.
I'm still waiting for that day. You keep talking. I got a fucking mini keg I've been holding out for dude, I have almost cracked that bitch literally a couple dozen times.
Stormy Coyote would be on the invite list for sure.
I don't know where he's from, but I don't care.
Cobra, last 20 minutes or so was like watching still frames,
Frozen
choppy
chop video.
vid, but kept going at least.
The sound kept going. Sound kept going.
It's not my editor. I bet you if I uploaded it to Gunstream, you would not see any of that. It's fuck. Like I said, I'm sure after calling the people at YouTube hypocritical cunts because you can go watch a woman get in her vajayjay shaved or another woman blowing paint eggs out of her twat, and then you put a beautiful woman up and somehow. I bet you right now, if I use her as the intro babe, I bet you they pull it.
You know what? I'm not going to argue with you, but you don't really help yourself with your responses. Your responses are definitely pretty fucking extreme and hateful. And I'm not saying that you're wrong with your comments.
Well, because I called him a hypocritical cunt.
Again, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying there could be better words to maybe use to persuade.
Now you sound like Lily. Lily's like,
fucking.
if you didn't lead with cunts, Dad, you'd probably.
You're right. You're right. I mean, it's not like I got a clean mouth too, but I mean, just saying, you probably ain't. As soon as they see a response, they got red flags. They don't even read it. They just see cuss, 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 cuss. It was like red flag from the start. They're like, oh, fucking delete. Fuck this bitch.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll try diplomacy next time and see if they respond to me.
Diplomacy?
See, this is probably Christine and Jules saying, "See, we told you."
No, they said 2-3 hours. What time is it? Oh, damn, it has been 2 hours. No, it's only been 1 hour and 18 minutes on the video. We're doing all right. We just started this one real late. I forgot. It took you 2 hours to scrub your balls and freaking yank one out. Literally 2 hours. This guy got home early. It was like before 3, wasn't it?
Well, I was
was
fast tracking that shower, and then I found my penis.
Yeah, your wife came up with a magnifying glass. I told you. I heard you screaming.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not bragging. I mean,
as long as it works, it works and makes you happy, that's all that matters,
like
right?
Nyhap would say, the curse of the Irish. What made me feel good is I think Jerry sent me several videos of some Irish guys bragging about how great they were by nailing their dick to a board at a job site. And I mean, you had to have, I'm beating that at least. But yeah, I'm not going to show my manhood by nailing my dick to anything. Other than I'd nail my dick to that.
If that's as long as you are,
that's like
I hope to God you're like a tuna can. I hope you got some good girth.
Moving on. Steve, only season 2, episode 8 on the Umbrella Academy.
He didn't say only, he said on season 2, episode 8, Umbrella Academy.
Good shot.
That's the next one I think I got to go to, because you know what? I got about a half hour left in the last episode of The Boys. I passed you now. I'm on season 2. They've only got 4 shows posted for season 2.
I haven't seen a single
I
one.
know, you told me.
I'm not sure Jules was up for... I mean, The Boys? I'm not saying it's going to beat a hack and slash movie, but they are not afraid to show a little violence.
I really do like the fucking Homelander when he just gets all pissed off or he tries to make a point and you just fucking see him. I mean, you just see bodies getting sliced in half.
But you have to admit, in the, first fucking 10 minutes of episode 1, when the A-Train runs through...
That was...
And it's all slowed down.
That was something for sure.
And then he's left holding her hands. And that's it.
It took a while just to even get to her hands. You see all this blood and, body chunks everywhere.
McLean, 5179, thumbs up for the history of the world reference. Shut up, Matt.
You know what? You can piss off, McLean.
Oh, who's going? Okay, Steve. Jesus, is it YouTube or your editor that's making the videos choppy 3/4 of the way through? YouTube.
He's the editor, so it could be Eric, and he just wants to blame YouTube. I can't tell you.
Cobra says it's called Matt Vision.
Fuck.
Steve says, I had to go to a different window and do something else and only listen. Cobra.
That's what she said.
Okay. It's not me. It's not me. I could, if there was a way for me to send you a file that big, you would see that there's nothing wrong with it until it gets to YouTube. So, hey, YouTube.
Fix your shit. Or quit being so judgmental.
McLean. Vid got choppy around 1 hour and 20 minutes. See, it's even different for different people.
Excuse me a second.
Same here, says Sharky. Matt Davis, wow, this air quality sucks. I can't believe how bad the governors have to let their states down. Fuck libtards. Yeah, it's Matt again. It's Matt again. I like Miles better.
You know what, Matt Davis? You don't even know what kind of insult that was. You know what? I'm feeling a lot of heat today.
I think if he comes to Drinkapalooza, he would change his mind.
You know what? I've heard a couple comments today that I can take some criticism or even just negative comments, but I've got a few comments today that I'll tell you what. Those were some low blows.
Wade, I am extremely grateful I live where American values are still in place. Down here, we do have liberals in government, but they know their limits because they know we won't tolerate liberal idiocy.
I wish fucking our place knew that.
Wade, even in my younger days, I never paid anything just to feel it. Wade.
I think that was a comment from me, or a comment I made. Oh yeah, it was the grip. It was the grip. Remember I said I don't want to pay $65 just to feel it.
Wade, as a kid in the 60s, I remember drooling over a World War II and Korean surplus rifles. All weigh less than $100 and sent to you by mail.
Fuck. You know, I don't want to be that old, but I wish I was that old so I could have a good old stash that I would have made money on.
Hey, at one point in time, you could mail order a full auto rifle to your house.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I wish I was that old.
DFC, 52nd. Joey! I see the thumbnail was changed since last night. Yep. Chuck, I agree with Matt. His sister's body language speaks volumes.
Even though he agrees with me, I still don't know if I like it. No, that was with Chris. That was a picture with Chris, I think.
Do you need me to show you a picture of the volumes he's talking about?
Sure. No, there's no picture with my sister like that and Chris.
I wish I had a picture of your sister like that.
I bet you do. I wish you and Chris would have jumped on my fucking sister's bed and started spooning.
Oh my God! If
That
you
would've been
sent her
great.
that picture, she'd be like, she'd come home and hazmat that bitch.
Just like a little tongue hanging over, from the backside, the little spoon action. Oh my God, I would have fucking died. She would have too. You know what? If you guys were really spooning with like one tongue, like going by someone else's ear, she wouldn't have even fucking cried. She would have probably laughed and been like, "How the fuck did you guys get that?" She probably wouldn't even complain. She'd just be like, "How the fuck did you get that?" Well, yeah, we went to check out, Man's Guns, and we figured, well, we're here.
We'll spoon
let's do a
on
pose.
your sister's bed.
Hey, now that you've seen the picture, did you find the stain?
Ew.
Oh,
You'd see a fire in your backyard
oh shit.
and wonder why her bedding was in it. Sharky, my two main multi-tools I use are a Leatherman Charge TTI and a Mutt. Ooh, I've always wanted that, but it's always been a little pricey.
No, that's what it looks like he's saying.
That one is
No, it says both of those are well north of 200 over here. Well north.
See, the Mutt is specifically made for AR guys. It has a whole bunch of AR cleaning tools.
AR parts.
It's a badass look. Yeah, but again, we're gonna pay $200 for that one too. Both of those are well north of $200 over here. Well north. Had them for years and years without issues, but then again, I don't overstretch their intended use. I'm that guy that doesn't pry with a knife and shit. Generally I am not myself, Sharky, but it really pisses me off because this has happened to me at least 3 times now. Someone has said, "Can I borrow your multi-tool?" And somehow, I don't know why, they end up using the eyeglass screwdriver, like for killing a dragon or something, and hand it back to me, and it's bent, and the tip is snapped off of it.
I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna lie. I am the guy that'll use a fucking knife to pry shit, but that's only if there's no other tool around. I'm not saying that I'm dumb and I'm just gonna pry with my knife to pry with my knife, but if I don't have anything else and I need to get the job done, yeah, you're fucking right. I'm gonna use whatever I can find to get the job done.
I've been in situations and you'd say to yourself, how would you put yourself into a situation where you're going to damage a $120 multi-tool?
Fucking happens a lot.
I've been in a situation where I had like a 6-inch piece of pipe on my shoulder. The other end was in a Victaulic coupling, and the difference between me, I'm by myself hanging this shit, and I had to use something to pry something out of the way so I could get, yeah, it happens, and yeah, you don't like it, but Sharky, again, the AK and the SVD look good. Those I need to at least rigorously fondle when I make it over there. Oh, no. You cannot fondle without shooting.
You can. Well, you might have to sleep in the basement, but I'll give you permission. You can fondle them all night if you want.
I don't want him to come over here and not shoot everything that he wants to. Heck with the fondling.
I'm glad you finished that, because you just said, I don't want him to come.
It's like Christine. It's like, I don't want him to come.
No, honestly,
over here.
you didn't have quite a pause, so I mean, that's why I'm glad you finished that.
Yeah, let's go rabbit hunting with the SVD. I'm sure that 7.62 by 54R won't turn those critters into pink mist.
Oh, it's more red, but I was thinking the same thing. It's going to be
poof. There goes the rabbit stew up in smoke. Sharky, those adjustable unique grips are indeed old news. They were presented in the 2018 SHOT Show. Check this in-range TV segment.
No, like I said on the last one, though, I don't know how old they are. I'm just saying I'm subscribed
they're new to you.
Unique. Well, no, but I'm subscribed to Unique, and I get emails from them, and they're saying they're new grips. That's why I was asking you about them, because they said new
I'd
grips.
never seen them.
I haven't either until then.
Sharky, last night I played Does It Mix with Absolute Vodka and OJ.
Can recommend. It's called a Screwdriver.
Yeah, what the fuck? I hate to pick
Is
on
that
you.
the first time?
I hate to pick on you, but...
You a virgin with the screwdrivers?
What the... Really? Right now he's like cooking something and fucking swearing at his...
No, he's laughing. He's like, these motherfuckers so dumb. Those goddamn Americans.
I think this has to be humor.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he's taking a shot at some humor.
I think he is too. But hey, if he likes vodka and orange juice,
Hey, you know
try
what?
tequila and orange juice. It works better.
You were commenting? I have to tell you for a fact that Simply Lemonade with raspberry, does this mix well with vodka?
Yeah, but I don't like vodka. And that's the one thing that I mean, I'm dumb, but that's the one thing that'll make me snaky. I'll get really snaky on vodka.
Hey, I bet you this would make you snaky.
No, that just makes me fucking get pissed off because I'm like, why am I drinking this shit?
Okay. Never mind. Sharky, over here we don't have SBR and shit tax stamps. We have other gun laws.
Other shit gun laws.
We had to take the Dremel and in the end of a milling machine to the KPOS to make my mate's suppressor height sights work properly. Mind you, that's a Gen 1 chassis. Oh, read more. Over here
they go for $500 or $600 or something ridiculous. What, for a suppressor?
No, that chassis.
Oh, okay.
The
okay.
aluminum version of the
Gotcha.
MCK.
Yep. I know what you're talking about now.
Man Cave Matt, if I had to,
No,
if I had a work
work
truck, I might carry, say, a toolbox. But as a millennial, a tool kit might lead to working.
I have a Bob the Builder tool set. And you can fuck off because guess what, Man Cave Matt, you little bitch. I actually use my truck to haul a lot of shit. I'm kind of pissed about it because I've scratched the fuck out of a lot of paint on that.
I was pissed off. I found some rust on mine today.
Fuck, are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm pretty proud of my truck as of today. Greg's like, oh my God, right now it would be really nice if we could leave the dump truck here. I would continue working if you can take this to the dump. I'm like, we are as far away from the dump as we have ever been.
I've got guesses of who Man Cave Matt might even be. But I can't even believe if it is who I have an idea who it might be. They don't even have a fucking truck. They got a goddamn minivan. And they're gonna comment about me.
But
and
do you
Bob
want
the
to
Builder
take a guess at who it is?
I can't. No, I got ideas, but I can't. I forget. I know we've had this discussion, but I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I'd have to scroll through the names. There's a couple. Oh, I just got a message finally. Laugh Out Loud Goulash.
From who?
My kid's mom. Because remember, she's like, what nationality for Charlie's,
Hey, do you have any naked pics of her?
on one of my old phones.
No. I've never actually seen her.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And all this stuff, I've never seen her come over here.
And she's a fucking looker. I know
Well,
all these other people online fucking...
That's what you've said, but
Well, Mike...
I don't want to say
Mike's
who's
got low standards, I'm guessing, but even Mike's like, yeah... She's like 6-7 years older than me, but she's fucking still pretty good looking.
if it comes to mind, I won't share with them. I'm interested in you telling me who you think Man Cave Matt is.
You know, the first name that came to mind was Jolson, but I know it's not Jolson because he just came up. I know that's not who it was. If I think about it, I will let you know. I'd have to scroll through the people, like that, like always watch your comment, like your friends.
Well, obviously, my guess is it's someone that has already left a comment in the video. It's one of these people.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
Well, you would assume they might refrain from commenting just to not look suspicious, but most likely you're right because they watched the video. I mean, I get that.
Brad Thomas, looking at some TNA. There's a shock. Gun Wild. The unique grip Matt was describing sounds like the same grip that I was looking at. Who knows? Maybe they made improvements.
Gun Wild, you know what? I'll probably say no, it was probably the one you were looking at.
I still agree with the mod that you said. If you put
Do the
a
same thing, but
semi-pliable...
like a gel, almost, like a, one of those...
Like if Whole Grips made that grip, where you could just go...
Yeah.
Brad, keep feathering it, brother. Gunwild. The smoke is bad here in California, too. I was heading out to the range yesterday and my eyes were burning. The closest fire to me is roughly 20 miles away. That's still pretty close. Very close. Cobra, here at lunch. Ooh, almost a trademark. Gunwild actually enjoyed Cobra Kai and never saw the Karate Kid movies.
What the fuck? Gunwild.
What?
You gotta... I grew up to that shit, man.
Cobra's right. Damn, I didn't know that was possible. That's funny. Okay. Oh, not a lot of comments from you, but always glad when you're here. OUCR220, which again I think I've asked you, what the fuck does that mean? Because I sort of see SIG at the end, but I don't know about the rest of it.
No, UO is pretty easy to understand. UO.
UOCR220.
No, UO. That's easy to understand. UO. The CR, maybe that's a name or something.
One of the early lassies had a boyfriend named Matt. Cheers, enjoyed.
Delete that motherfucker.
Well, that's on the island.
Oh, I'm just kidding. No, I don't fuck. Actually, I used to fake sick sometimes just so I could go to my grandma's house and I'd watch Lassie and I'd watch Lassie, Flipper, and Gilligan's Island all goddamn day with my grandma.
See, I've never seen a fucking episode of Flipper, and Christine talks about it.
What?
I've never seen it.
My favorite, honestly, was, even though I was really young, so I did like Lassie, I like Flipper, but honestly, my favorite was Gilligan's Island. Even now to this
Did you
day.
ever cry during a Lassie episode?
No, I was too young. I was too young to cry.
Din Scourge Extra Tits Club. That was on the Island Sea. Din Scourge on the right one. Finally, a nice intro, babe. What? Finally? You know how...
Then Scourge's been kind of hateful lately.
I know. Your negativity is starting to amuse
well,
me.
his name is Din Scourge. So, I mean...
Din Scourge again. Supposed to be slant break, you peasant. Okay. I can't remember if I can walk over and grab this and show it to you. Yes. He's talking about the AK.
Yeah, what about it?
This is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, on the
And it actually sits.
Yeah, cockeyed.
If you look at the timing, it sits just like that.
No, I know. We are all about the looks. It's got to be symmetrical and perfection. But on the AK, it's kind of... No, wait. What is it? That way? Because then it... No. Wait. I did it wrong. That way. To kind of... Fuck, no. That way. So it helps shoot down. I know how it angles, because it always goes up and to the right a little bit.
See that little notch?
Yeah, so it goes on the bottom.
That's at the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom. Yep.
So it actually sits like that.
Yeah. Well, it might have fucked up when I was looking at you, but I mean, I wasn't even looking at the notch. I was just thinking because it always goes up and to the right, so you want to... It's to fight that compression.
Din Scourge, it's on.
I almost did it. I almost did a fucking Jerry. I did. I caught myself. I almost did a Jerry when you did the little basket.
Fuck that slant break.
Basket.
Joey, Matt stroking the fuck out of
That's
his
who-
stock
That's who I think it is. Joey.
while his son plays video games. Too much information.
I was stroking the fuck out of that bitch. And I had sawdust all over my fucking bedroom floor. I had to vacuum for a good 30 fucking minutes.
Is Joey your only guess?
No, I got another one.
Okay, so there's one guess for Joey.
I'm supposed to write on this package?
Yeah.
Alright.
Joey again. Yeah, I've noticed that lately. The end of your videos being cock-blocked by flags. Flags? I'll just go with fags who think pussy is nasty.
They would call that
Ew.
homosexual male.
Cobra says, ew. Oh, and the real man cave, Matt. 10mm, 9mm, or what I've been debating is 357 SIG. The 357 SIG round is fucking
It seems like
nasty.
it seems like that's the most badass.
It is. You just have to
round.
decide if you want to pay the
But
money to shoot this.
that's if you read all our things, that was the whole thought. Like the 357, I think would be the most badass round. It's going to give me the best distance, and problem is, it's going to cost the most.
You are, well, you're not quite near 10mm load, but you're still talking about a pretty progressive round.
Well, I rather have something more than the 9mm, to be honest. I'm sorry. I mean, 9mm's fine, actually. It shoots really fast, and it's not a bad round. But if I could go to 40 cal or a 357, decisions.
Some people have issues, Stephen Bush, with the 40 cal, but I'm sorry, but the 40 cal offers a nice... I mean, the 40 cal is basically a 10mm cut down a little bit.
Just a little slower.
It's still... And lately, I have a mix of 40 and 9 now.
Right now with everything that's going on, I'm thinking the 9mm is going to be the most available, realistically. Especially if shit goes down, you got to collect fucking ammo off the bodies you hit. 9mm is going to be a lot easier to find than a fucking 40 cal or 357.
But wait.
But 40 cal is going to be easier to find than a 357. When it comes to cost, 357 is going to be the most. However, the 357, I'm going to be hitting it at a lot farther range, and it's going to be a lot more damage than if I'm using 9mm.
But wait a second.
Okay.
Let this blow your mind for a second. Something happens. Revolution, zombie apocalypse, whatever you want to throw in there. Everybody rushes to the
they're all going to be
gun shops
They're going to be fighting
steal
for
ammo.
9mm and 40 cal.
What is more likely to still be on the shelf?
357. You're right. No, I mean, no.
10mm,
You're
SIG
right.
357.
You're right.
Because there's going to be less of us.
Yeah, you're right.
And we
You're
probably
right.
walk in and be like, bro, fucking high
I'm
five.
fucking hooked up.
Yeah,
now.
you're fucking cool because you have a SIG. I tell you what, why don't you take that box? Just kidding. Then you... No, I speculated on this. Some guy said, 10mm, that's so rare, you're not going to find ammo. Well, wait a second, fuck nuts.
When it's so rare, no one's going to be
Everybody
looking for
rushed in and took all the 10mm or 9mm. I walked in and went, hey, look, a whole shelf of 10. See, that's my thoughts on this.
But here's my thoughts on this. 357. If everything else gone, so is 357. Because if I was going to the gun store, guess what I'd be doing? I'd be grabbing a cart. I'd be grabbing a couple carts, and I'd be doing one of these. I'm dumping every fucking possible round or box of ammo into my carts.
The other thing you have to keep in mind, and I know you're not doing it, and I have not loaded a rifle round by myself. I had John Huber's help. Loading the SIG 357 is an extra ordeal because of the neck. So this probably stretched a little bit when it was shot, and now there's more shit you have to do because of that neck. So if you're reloading...
Well, the nice thing about getting a 9mm or a 357, I already got a 10mm, but if I get a 9mm or a 357, that opens up one more caliber for me, which I don't really care about reloading. If I have to, I have to reload, but the more calibers I can use is all the better as well.
No, I won't lie. I had my buddy Rich let me shoot his, and I was impressed. This guy was you knew you were pulling the trigger on something that was gonna fucking knock somebody down. I have not ever owned this round, the SIG, but I would. Hell, if I had a chance to start, getting a Glock chambered in one, yeah, it'd be and like you said,
the problem is it's
be another
the most,
damn round.
It's the most expensive. But honestly, when it comes to ammo, a 357 round is still not shit compared to what I'm paying for my fucking rifle. I mean, buy it in bulk and whatever.
Oh, speaking of that. If you are panicking and you're looking for ammo, Jay at Elite Ammunition has a lot of stuff for sale, so you might want to check with him. 5.56, for instance. Oops, didn't mean to click that button. Joey, Cobra Kai never dies. I've been watched both seasons. Can't wait for season 3. Cobra says, hell yeah. Joey, oh shit, that's Matt's sister in the thumbnail.
Hey, Matt's sister, how you doing? She don't really watch these.
How are you
She
doing?
don't even know that she's on YouTube as a thumbnail.
How you
So
doing?
when I tell her, she probably ain't gonna be too happy.
What?
I ain't gonna tell her. I told you I'd tell her. I ain't gonna tell her.
If she has any sexual frustration, just let me know.
You ain't gonna help that.
Well,
We are-
Jerry will.
Well, he's gonna have to
I
fucking
mean-
get his ass up here for that. I still don't know. She'll probably look at him and laugh. The last boyfriend she had was fucking probably about 6'5". She'll be looking at Jerry like he's a fucking Oompa Loompa. I mean, sorry, Jerry. I'm just saying.
From this to this?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Mark it 0? The Man in Black?
Nice.
Oh, the intro?
I don't know who the Man in Black was. Ring of Fire? Maybe, must be.
Well, he's talking about going down, down, down in a burning ring of fire.
Well, that's
Who is Mark it 0?
it's new to me too. Oh, I like that picture, but that's not a picture of him. That's fucking Big Lebowski. That's the guy that played in what's that sitcom back in the Roseanne?
Yeah.
That was the husband of Roseanne in the Big Lebowski, whatever his name is. I forget.
I don't even want to talk about it.
You don't even want to talk about it.
No.
Oh, the Crazy Scotsman.
No, because I've been told for years I need to check out that movie and I still haven't seen it.
The Big Lebowski?
What? No. Yeah, it's a great movie. One of my favorites.
It's not a bad.
I love that scene where he does that thing with the gun.
It's not a bad movie. I wouldn't say it's the greatest. Honestly, it's not like the most entertaining, but I mean, you could probably agree with some few things here. Do you want to try finishing this?
Yeah,
Or do you,
we gotta finish this fucking video because Christine's gonna be right soon. It's gonna be tomorrow.
yeah, so let's keep reading.
Scotsman says whiskey. There he is. Scotsman intro babe and brew babe deliciousness. Scotsman with a link to something on Amazon.
Well, hey, I had one of those bitches as a kid. Actually, I still have a couple, I'm sure.
I bet you didn't. What the fuck, Scotsman?
No, I really think I had one of those. Actually, a couple of those as a kid. I got them for Christmas.
This is a fucking joke.
Alright, the only thing I didn't have, maybe, was like that and that, but the rest of the tools on there, yes, I did. I even had 2 knife blades, the scissors, I had the cork opener, I had that, whatever the fuck that was, the bottle opener, the screwdriver,
It's listed as weighing 3 pounds, and they're selling it for $540.
Alright, well, it was not 3 pounds, I don't think. But I literally had everything other than this.
Seriously.
I had everything on there other than 2 blades. And that was the circle thing, which I don't know what the fuck that is. And then
That's a magnifying lens.
Oh, I didn't have that.
So you can either magnify or start a fire with it.
Yeah. But there was one more. This little hook blade, whatever the fuck that was. I didn't have the little hook blade there. Otherwise, I had
that
the
was
Swiss.
for dislodging any debris stuck in the clitoris.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's so expensive.
Yeah. I mean, $540. Oh, there's got to be comments to go along with this. Like, no.
Look at this multi-tool right here, 12-in-1 for $18.90. They're like, hey, we'll get you a better deal.
That was like the one I asked you to look at yesterday.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you the price on this?
Well, you did after you said it's a good quality, low range.
$16.
Yeah. You know,
I'm thinking
I guess
about.
I didn't really think I didn't guess a price, but I thought it was a pretty good quality or feel.
Well, that's. I watched a video and the guy gave a link to like 25 of these, all from different companies.
And that was probably the best rated for the price and abilities.
I think the same company makes every single one of them, and there's all these resellers putting their own name on it. But I thought maybe I would just for the fun of it grab it and see what it actually took to break it, because bring it to work.
All right, we gotta fucking hustle, man. I'm gonna fucking piss my pants real quick here.
Where's my niece?
No, we don't got much left.
Scotsman with another fucking link.
Oh, fucking Scotsman and his links. Normally I don't care, but oh shit! Now that one I could see for being $500 something. That looks like Freddy Krueger on steroids. And that's less. That's less.
Yeah, this is.
Actually, the funny thing is, I had some of those blades on. I had some of those blades on mine that one didn't have, like the saw. A few different things, yeah. No, that's.
Well, how come it's that big in the box, and when he's holding it in his hands, it's not that big?
Because his finger is covering the other. Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck it. Who cares? Let's just keep going. Those are just jokes. Those are just to fuck with people and.
Scotsman, more than half of the time it takes you 15 minutes just at the comments. Again, I say Christine should read or should do, so she is much better at it in the lingering around.
Well, for a second I thought of lingerie. I just seen lingering. I was like, she's supposed to read in lingerie was my guess before it was all read. I was like,
and the last comment, we'll do the shot, was from Scotsman. Appreciate Matt stepping up once again with proper whiskey.
You know what, Scotsman?
And I can say, you bet.
Sorry, this time I did not go with the proper whiskey. We were polishing another bottle off. That's two for two. Last two reviews, we got rid of 2
Are you
reviews.
trying to take advantage of me?
It's not hard. Well, don't be a poor sport, you Sally. That was not real whiskey. That was Canadian whiskey. Sorry, Scotsman. Like I said, just polishing off a bottle.
They do spell it wrong, don't they?
Yeah. I think so. No, they spell it right, but it's Canadian, so they get away with it.
But he would agree with the spelling.
Yeah.
See? That's proper. No E. Okay, let's go to the club and get the fuck out of here.
Good, dude. I'm doing the potty dance over here. No joke.
I don't even know if I'm even going to drink for this. Because it's like almost coming up on my freaking bed.
I'm not going to grab a new drink for this. I'm going to finish my old one.
Oh my god, seriously?
All right, let's pump through these bitches.
Joey, hey. They're club members. German Ninja, cheers to our Ed Club. Joey, a comment I left was deleted. I sent it to you on Messenger.
They don't like the words I used.
I'll have to check it out. Sorry, Joey.
Real Cobra Burnout, cheers 200 Ed Clubbers and the favorite characters and half a dozen people who have already had their lives on Lanyard. Real Cobra Burnout responding, well, this comment went south quickly.
thumbnail got changed.
Yeah, because you got to change. I like that.
Cobra.
Hashtag hi,
Hashtag.
Joey.
Hi, Joey. Salty. Send nakeds. Okay.
That's all you were. I mean,
Smile money. A late one. Nice. Cheers. Two-Hearted Ed Club. Man Cave Matt. Does this club have sexual rituals for membership? I sure hope so.
Jesus Christ.
Clyde. Did I make the two-hearted hashtag be like Ed Sunny Slopes long ago, Justin's Final Mission Club, or not? Cheers and whiskey. Oh, fuck.
Hey, if I'm going to do another whiskey shot, I got to go piss, dude. I'm fucking dancing.
Alright. Maybe we
Alright.
should get you. What do we?
Alright, I'll do it, but we got to finish this. We got to take
Cobra.
this right on the way out.
Somebody hit the Stalker Steve before it's too late. Hashtag Malto Meal. DFC. Here's to the sunny slopes of long ago. Joey Cuz, holy shit. You have to be at least an hour and a half in this video by now. Shut up, Joey. Hashtag Joey. Hashtag Hi Cobra with the last comment before I hit the refresh button. Hitting the refresh button. Joey stands. Are you serious right now?
We just finished up, too.
Good God. This shit doesn't even take place on a fucking Saturday.
God damn, I got to piss so bad, dude. I told you, we just got to get out of here. And I got a new one. I'm also guessing Real Cobra. Joey and Real Cobra. Maybe the DFC, but I don't know if he commented even in the first one. I'll have to go back and look later. That one actually wasn't too bad, even though I did a little noise. Actually, it was really smooth on the back end.
Well, I can tell you it's not Joey.
Oh, so Real Cobra
Because Joey has asked if I knew who it was.
Oh, that's all the more reason to think he could be a suspect.
Joey has shared a lot of shit with me. I don't think he would fuck with me on this.
Well, I tell you what, you go ahead and finish this video. I gotta go, boys.
No, I'm gonna hit the refresh button if there's nobody new. We are out here. Nope. Joey
I
stands.
love you all, still the haters. Still love you for coming.
Oh my God, 2 hours. Christine.
I'm out like a dick in the night.